guys, JoelGamingYT here, and welcome to my brand new career mode. This time my career mode is going to be with Watford, because they have been promoted back into the Premier League after, I think it's 8 seasons away, 8 years. Well, I think they were lost anyway in the 2006-07 season. I may be wrong, but that sounds about right. Obviously, this is going to be a sort of like road to glory type career mode, where I'll be getting Watford into the Premier League, staying in the Premier League, hopefully getting into the Champions League, and then hopefully getting to win the Premier League. So hopefully we can do that. So obviously that's the team. They've got Aurelio Gomez in goal rather. We've got Motta, Cathcart, Angela, and Anya at the back. It's more of a 4-3-1-2 formation. We've got Tossier, Watson and Leon in midfield, with Abdi playing as the cam, and then we've got Vidra and Troy Dean up front. So yeah, this is going to be a road to glory type career mode. Let's go check on the emails, because there are some stuff that we need to have a look at. Right, so obviously transfer market is open. The board would like me to reach round 32 of the domestic cup, so that's like the FA Cup or the League Cup. A league objective, they want me to gain automatic promotion, so that is top 2. They want me to finish first or second. I wouldn't say that's doable. It is doable, but obviously you're going to have the teams like Bournemouth, you're going to have Middlesbrough, Leeds, who else is probably going to be up there? Norwich will probably be up there, Ipswich. You know, it's going to be quite difficult to gain automatic promotion, but they've done it in real life. Hopefully I can replicate that and get automatic promotion on here. Scout introducing himself, I don't really care. And my assistant manager believes we should look for a central midfielder. So I need to analyse the squad, see where we're weak here, stat, then hopefully go out and buy some players. So this is the budget we have. I am currently split at 57.43. We've got £2.8 million to spend, with £40,000 on the wages. So that's not too bad amount. We could get one good player with the 2.8 million, and then possibly bring in some like loan signings or some free agents, which wouldn't be too bad. So I've sort of analysed the squad a little bit, and the weakest position I believe is definitely in goal. We have got Aurelio Gomez, who's rated 84. 84 is not going to be the one of the best goalkeepers in the game. He's rated 74, but he is 33 years old now, so he will start to decrease. Hopefully not a lot, but a little bit. We've also got Bond here, James Bond. I know his name's not James Bond, but he's going to be called James Bond. He's rated 64, and he is 21 years old, so he's got some room to improve. And the other goalkeeper we have is Gil Martin, who's 56 years old, and is 56 years old, 27 years old, and rated 56. So he's probably the one that's going to be on his way out. We also got Lloyd Doyley, who's 31 years old. I didn't realise he was that old. That young. I thought he was a little bit older than that, but he's a good centre back. We've also got Ekstrand and some other players. I will switch this around, but our best player is actually this Leon guy, who's got 5-star weak foot. 5-star weak foot. He can play in a variety of positions: left wing back, left mid, left back, and centre mid. But I'm gonna have him as a centre mid. He's got high attacking and high defensive work rates, which makes it incredible. Like I said, he's our highest rated player at 75. But I do think a new goalkeeper, just as backup to Gomez, may possibly a centre back. I mean, we have got Ekstrand who's rated 70, so we could take him out for Cathcart. Strikers I'm quite happy with. No, Vidra he's 22 years old, and Deeney's 26, so the average age there is 24 years old, so they've definitely improved. I know Troy Deeney is likely to improve, because he's an absolute beast, especially in real life. But I definitely think backup goalkeeper, a centre back, and possibly a midfielder, because it's not really the strongest midfield. We've got 68. We've also got 66, 51 and 55, but they're quite young, so they'll probably go out on loan. So let's first of all decide who we're going to sell, who we're going to send out on loan, and then look at options to bring in players. And guys, so I've decided who I'm going to be selling and who I'm going to be putting out on loan. Up for transfer list is Doherty. He's 18 years old and rated 49. There's no way I'm going to be using him, so I've decided I will transfer list. Now I was thinking of loan listing, but transfer listed, it's got to be done. Rated 49 at 18 years old. I mean, you got Cyprian. I can't even pronounce that. I think it's Greek. Let's have a look. Where's he from? He's from England. That is not. Harry is an English name, but his last name is not English. That's just odd. But he's up for a loan. He's rated 57 and he's 17 years old. That's someone you'd want to loan out. Also hoping to go on loan is Byers and O'Neill. I believe that's pronounced. Just going by the age, obviously Gomez is our oldest player at 33 years old. We also got Lloyd Doyle as well at 31 years old. I'm not going to sell him because, in my opinion, he's like a legend at Watford. I think he's been there all his career, if I'm not mistaken. We've also got Minari, who's on loan to us, and Tossir as well, who's also on loan. So let's go and find some players that we can bring in. Definitely a goalkeeper, definitely a centre back, and definitely a centre mid. Right then, guys. So this is the shortlist that I have decided to go for. I've got 3 centre backs, 3 centre mids, and 2 goalkeepers. I've asked the scout to scout them, of course. But we've got Kevin Akpoguma, who plays for Hoffenheim. He's 19 years old. That's all we know. It looks like he's going to have good sprint speed between 73 and 83. Good strength as well. Good stand tackling. Not the best slide tackling though. But it seems like he's going to be a decent centre back. We've also got Will Aimson, who plays for Hull City. He's 20 years old. It looks like his jumping is going to be his biggest strength, between 72 and 82. Stand tackling not the best, between 57 and 67. Heading accuracy again 57 to 67. Marking maybe not the best, between 57 and 67 again. And slide tackling will be, it's looking to be between 63 and 73. Then got Matty Allen, who plays for Dundee FC. He's going to be 18 years old, but judging by his strengths, it looks like it could be jumping, sprint speed, stamina, and balance, along with stand tackling as well. So that could be an option, but it depends on what the scout says. Then we've got Andre Gomez, who plays for Valencia. His only strength is strength. He's 20 years old. I think he may be loan listed. No, he's just showing great potential, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him or not. We then got Dele Alli, who plays for MK Dons. Now, obviously in real life, he's gone to Tottenham and then gone back on loan to MK Dons. But his strengths are stamina, acceleration, and sprint speed, which looks to be quite decent. Obviously 18 years old. And obviously we've got Mehdi Abaid, I think it's pronounced. He plays for Newcastle United. He's 21 years old. But just look at those. His strengths are strength, acceleration, balance, stamina, sprint speed, agility, aggression, also on there, shot power, short passing, ball control, dribbling, long passing, and long shots. So if I can try and get him on loan, that will be decent enough. And the 2 goalkeepers, Ben Amos from Manchester United. Obviously, don't know what. Obviously, his goalkeeper stats are the most important. It looks like it's going to be a quite good goalkeeper, but he's going to be 24 years old. But no, he may be good enough. And also got Jack Owenwick, who plays for Newcastle United, who in real life is actually quite good. I've seen him play a few times, especially when Tim Krul's been out. But it looks like his strengths are reflexes, diving, and handling. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for some reports to come back, and hopefully then we can see which one we're going to go for. I think for me, Jack Owenwick will be a decent option, Abaid, and possibly Akpoguma, but we'll just have to wait and find out. Right, so I also put in some inquiries as well. Hull have got back to me and said they'll consider a region of £70,000 for Will Aimson, and for Akpoguma they'll consider a bid in the region of 400,000. So again, two good options, two good prices. But it depends on what the scout says. If they say you can go for it, it looks decent enough, I will. But at the moment, Akpoguma looks to be a good option, depending on what his stats are going to be like. Other inquiries coming up. Abide they could consider a bid in a region of £450,000, which is good. That's a decent option. That could be a decent option. Okay, Andre Gomez I won't be able to buy because he's recently joined Valencia, and they won't be interested in discussing his availability, so that's fine. I can live with that. Matty Allen, again, he's just joined Dundee, so he won't be up for his, so won't be able to discuss his availability. Jack Alnwick, okay, £550,000 again, not too bad. He's one of my better options that I think of buying. Ben Amos. Okay, so he's on the transfer list by Ben Amos, so obviously Louis van Gaal doesn't seem to wants to be keeping him. And they are just awaiting that for any offer that we may give him. So he may be able to get him on a cheap, but again, depending on the stats, I will compare Alnwick and Amos. By this moment in time, because Alnwick is a little bit younger, I may go for him, but you know, Amos may be the better goalkeeper. Okay, so we've got a transfer offer for George Byers. I think this is probably a loan. It is. It's from Plymouth Argyle. They want to take him on loan. That's fine by me. That means I'll get £35,000 to add onto the wage budget, which would be this stuff. Okay, I won't then. I was looking at the value and I thought that was probably his wages, but then for an 18-year-old, that's quite a lot. So he's going off to Plymouth Argyle. Hopefully he will improve. So we have got the scout reports back on Andre Gomez. Obviously won't be able to buy him or Matty Allen, but Jack Alnwick, Abide, Akpoguma, Ali and Amos have all come back. International management, I don't really care about that. And obviously we've got Will Aimson as well, so we will go and check out those squad reports and see which one we want to go for. Okay, so we've got the scout reports back. Akpoguma looks to be a good player. He's rated 60 overall. He's got 78 sprint speed, 76 strength, 66 stand tackles, 69 shot power, which is not too bad for a centre back, and also 68 heading accuracy. Will Aimson, 57 rated. Jumping seems to be his best attribute at 74. So maybe not. That seems to be his only strength. Matty Allen, obviously, we can't get. Andre Gomez, that would be a decent option, but 3.8 million. That's a lot. Maybe if we get into the Premier League and we've got quite a lot of cash, then it's something to go for. Dele Alli looks to be decent. 61 overall. Got 69 acceleration, 68 sprint speed, and 74 stamina. Abide looks to be pretty decent. I'm liking the yellows in his physical stats and his technical stats. He looks like the one to go for. Ben Amos rated 65. So look at Alnwick again, 65. I think, judging by the stats, I think I've got to go with Ben Amos, and I could possibly get him on the cheap because they are just waiting for any offer that we give them. So let's go and get him. The club has transfers to this player, so we should be able to get him close to his base value of which is 3,000. You know what? I'm gonna try 250,000 just to see what they say. The other player I'm definitely interested in going for it's got to be Abdi or is it Abide? I think it's Abid or Abide or something like that. But he looks to be a pretty decent player. You have inquired about this player and they've stated a value of 450,000, but you might want to try and get him for less. Too right. Let's try 400. And who should I go for? Can't go for Alan. It's gotta be at Poguma. It's gotta be at Poguma. He's loan listed, but okay, yeah, 400,000. We'll go 350. Obviously, try for less, and if they want to say they want a bit more, then let's go for it. But yes, that could be 3 potential signers coming in, which would be fantastic for us in our bid to get into the Premier League. And Chelsea are interested in Boateng. Now, before I just see that they're interested in Hummels. Chelsea, mate. Maybe John Terry's going to be retiring. Who knows? Okay, so Newcastle have accepted that £400,000 offer that we gave him. He wants 4 years. Squad role would give him. Well, we'll give him squad rotation. If he says he wants a bigger role, we'll give him important because he will be playing the odd game. And then when obviously we get to the Premier League, see how much he can go for. It's quite a lot. We'll decide what to do. Manchester United, they want 300,000 for Ben Amos. I'm going to go up to 275. Purely because he's transfer listed. So obviously Louis van Gaal doesn't want him at the club anymore, but he does want to sell him for cheap. Stubborn United there. And Hoffenheim will come back and they've accepted that £350,000 for Kevin Akpoguma. It was 2,000, 4 years. It's going to be future. So he's probably, I'm going to say squad rotation. I'm not going to use him every game, but he's going to be playing like some games because obviously he's only rated 60. But maybe I think maybe a future first team player was probably what he was going to be. If I'm honest, so maybe squad rotation, but no, he might accept. And Abide or Abid or however you pronounce the name. Let me know in the comments how is it pronounced. Is it Abide or is it Abid? I think it's Abid, but let me know in the comments. But we've got him. We've got for £400,000, £9k a week. We can accept him into the club. And Manchester United still want that 300,000. I'm going to try once more at 290. If they don't accept it, then I might as well just give them 300. And Akpoguma has also accepted his contract, so obviously he was happy with him having a squad rotation. But he's in the team. We've gone for £350,000 and of a wage of 2k a week. Looks like he's going to be a pretty decent future first teamer. Depending on how he does in his first season, he may be used in the Premier League when, if we just to like solidify our Premier League status. Because I would love this team to be in the Premier League. I mean, they've done it in real life, so why can't I do it on here? And I've just knocked my laptop. That's why it went a bit shaky, the camera. Alright, looks like Luke O'Neill or 9 or however you pronounce it wants to play. Wants to request to play in the next game, which is a friendly, which I'm not going to do because I don't want him to play. Thing we'll do is we'll have a bead on the bench, which means he can then come on. We'll take him off for Paradise because we don't need another defender in there. There's a B, there is. 367. And Akpoguma, who can we take off? See, he's not rated as high as some of the other players, but he's going to be in his future. I mean, next strand we need to start. I mean, just gonna go through. Cathcart's 25, Doyley's 31, Connolly is 26, Hobban's 20. So maybe it could be another one to go out on loan, get some experience. And Geller's 25, Ekstrand's also 25. So look, Savic is 24. So we've got some. So we've actually got some young centre backs. So maybe Akpoguma may need a season away on loan somewhere. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Not Akpoguma because I want to see how he is. Maybe in the January transfer window we'll look at send him out on loan. So Hoban's going to go out on loan. Give him some experience. Who else was I going to let out on loan? Savic. It's not Stefan Savic. Do be serious. Looks pretty decent. So maybe a loan will do for him as well. Because I do want to give Akpoguma a chance. But other than that, we have got friendly against Hamilton Academical. So see how this one gets on. Hopefully we can win this. I think our team's a little bit better than Hamilton, so you know. So look, we win by 4 goals to 0. Anya, Watson, Abdi, and Troidini, who looks like he's going to be our best player in terms of scoring goals. Those were the 4 goal scorers. Jesus Garcia for Hamilton got sent off. Tut. So Manchester United have accepted 290k a week for Ben Amos. So you just need to convince him to join Manchester United. Watford. What's it going to be? For, squad rotation, because there's probably going to be some games where I will use him, like in the cup games, you know, against like Rotherham, like in the League Cup. Obviously against teams that are like in League 1 or League 2, he'll be used. But against teams in the Premier League, if we get a bit further in, then I'll obviously use my strongest possible team. So obviously, just a reminder, our league objective is to gain automatic promotion. And hopefully we can do that, because that will actually be awesome. Being back in the Premier League after, I think it's 8 years away, or something like that. But we have now got another friendly against SK Rapid. This time we are away to them. I think they're actually called Rapid Vienna, but I may be wrong. It may be different, but I don't know. What do I know? And not as comfortable as the game against Hamilton, but we do win. We win by 3 goals to 2. Leon, Abdi again, and Troy Deeney again. Goals. Mota unfortunately got sent off for us in the 7th minute. That's quite early on. Beric and Schaub got the goals for them. So that's a nice little victory there. We've won 2 of our friendlies so far. Hopefully we can keep it going, and then we get into season. And we'll be pumped up. We'll be ready to put some decent performances. And we've got a transfer offer for that Harry Kiprenau, or however you pronounce it. A season loan to Wickham. That will do. 17 years old and 57. You know, it will probably grow. He will probably grow. And contract offer has been accepted by Ben Amos, so he's obviously going to be coming to us. We've gone for £290,000 and a wage of £8,000 a week. So that's pretty much all our spending is gone. We've only got 1.7 million left and 24,000 on the wages. And we've got another transfer fee. This one's for Josh Doherty. I think this is the one. I think this is the 18 or 19-year-old that's rated 47. I think anyway. Yeah, it is. They've offered £15,000, which is what his value is. I am going to accept that. I'm not going to get any more for him. It's a shame. It's a shame he's rated so low, because I probably would, if he was rated like 59, I probably would have sent him on loan. But to be 18 years old and only rated 49, it's just not good enough. But we do now have a game against Crystal Palace. We are at home, so we've also got a home advantage at Vicarage Road. Hopefully we can beat Crystal Palace. They're in the Premier League, so this is going to be our first test. Our first Premier League test, and unfortunately we lose it by 2 goals to 1. Marouane Chamakh and Balassi getting the goals for them. It's a real shame, because this was our first test against a Premier League team. So I mean, to play a Premier League team in a friendly is a little bit odd. You would expect us to play a Premier League team in the cup competitions. But, you know, it's a good test. I mean, we can now think how we can play, how we would set up the team and play against a Premier League team. Obviously, we just lost 2-0, so it's a little bit gutting. But, you know, only losing 2-0 is not that bad. You think of teams who go up against Premier League teams and they get hammered like 6 or 7-0. That's not a bad result. And obviously, Josh Doherty has gone to Cheltenham. We actually got the full £15,000 into the transfer budget, which is not too bad. So we've got another transfer for this is for Luke Neen. This is going to be a loan offer, and it is. So he's obviously going on loan to Dagenham and Redbridge. Now 56 rated and 19 years old is not too bad. He should grow. Hopefully he'll be around the low 60s after his loan spell, which would be quite nice, I feel. Obviously we've got £1.7 million in the transfer budget and £27,000 on the wage budget. So we could possibly get one player on a permanent basis, then maybe one loanee. So leave in the comments below who you think I should get. So yeah, that is the end of the episode. In the next episode we've got the Capital One Cup against Rotherham. We'll also be starting the Championship season, and then possibly in the episode after will be the end of the transfer window. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this first episode of the Watford Road to Glory on career mode. And so please leave a like, please subscribe as well. It only takes a second to click both of those buttons. So like I said, hope you guys have enjoyed, and so please leave a like, please subscribe as well. And I'll see you next time. Cheers lads, peace and bye. Come on. I know EA hate me, but you know. And am I seeing this? Am I actually seeing this correctly? Pereira, an informed Pereira, not the best informs, but an inform. What is this? I also got Kadira, not too bad, and Subotic.